Hey guys, Shane here with etrailer.com. Today I'm going to be going over the best hitch options for your 2019 Chrysler Pacifica. Now you're going to notice here in our rack, first thing is we have two different types of hitches. The top two here are going to be Class 2 hitches, and our bottom two are going to be Class 3 hitches. Let's talk about our two Class 2 first. On top we're going to have the Curt. Right here we're going to have the Draw-Tite. Our Class 2 hitches are going to be more designed for your cargo carriers and your bike racks. Maybe you don't pull a whole lot of trailers and you're wanting to make a little bit more room inside the vehicle, so you're wanting to get a cargo carrier or bike rack. These two hitches are going to work great for that. You'll notice that our Draw-Tite, the receiver tube sticks out a little bit more, or is a little bit longer. The benefit of that is it's going to give you a little bit more room for your bike racks and cargo carriers that may fold up against the vehicle. Where the edge of this cross tube on the Draw-Tite, the receiver tube is actually just about level with the outside edge of the fascia. With our Curt, it's actually going to sit back underneath of it a little bit, so it's going to require a little bit more room for that bike rack and cargo carrier to fold up so it doesn't make contact. Our Curt, our cross tube is actually going to be visible, so you're going to see it at the bottom of the vehicle once it's installed. With our Draw-Tite, it's going to be completely hidden, so the only thing we're going to see is our receiver tube. Another noticeable difference here is with our Curt, we're going to have a plate style where our safety chain loops hook up. With our Draw-Tite, it's going to be rolled steel, which is going to be welded on the bottom of our receiver tube. Both of them are going to have black powder coat finishes. Draw-Tite is going to be a semi-gloss. Our Curt is going to be a gloss powder coat finish. In my opinion, I like the gloss black, but I like the hidden receiver tube on the Draw-Tite. With both of our Class 2 hitches, we're going to have half-inch hitch pin holes. And both are going to have reinforced collars. In my opinion, Draw-Tite looks a little bit cheaper, in my opinion. I like the way the Curt is. It looks a lot cleaner. So, that being said, let's move down to our Class 3s. Here on top, we're going to have the Curt. Here on the bottom, we're going to have Draw-Tites. With these two, you're going to notice a huge difference between them. With our Draw-Tite, you're going to notice this brace here. This is going to give us a lot more stability on our receiver tube when we're hauling trailers. You're also going to notice the safety chain loops between the Draw-Tite and the Curt Class 3s. Safety chain loops on this are, the plate sits a little bit farther back. Very large openings to accommodate very large safety chain hooks. With our Curt, it is a plate style. You can see very large openings, but you'll notice where the plate is located. It's right over our hitch pin hole. So if you put a locking pin inside there, what happens is, because they're so thick, sometimes that can limit you on what size safety chain hooks you can get in. If we come down to our Draw-Tite, you'll notice how far it sits back. Our hitch pin hole is actually out here in front, so it's not going to interfere with our larger size safety chain hooks. Both of these hitch pin holes are going to be 5/8 inch in diameter. With our Draw-Tite, we're going to have an extra hole. That is going to be for a J-pin stabilization device, and what that does is it's basically a locking pin, and it's going to take any shake and play out of your hitch mount accessory. So when you tighten it down, it's going to pull that accessory over to the side so it doesn't move around. Those do not come with the hitches. However, you can find that here at etrailer.com. Both of these are also going to have a black powder coat finish. Steel construction, very durable. Draw-Tite, again, is going to be semi-gloss. Curt is going to be a gloss black. Another thing you're going to notice about the Draw-Tite, it's going to have this pre-welded bracket on it. What this is for any wiring accessories that you may want to add on your vehicle, which I always recommend if you're going to have a hitch like this, which they're able to carry a little bit larger trailers, is to put wiring on it so you can get wiring or your signals back to that trailer so you're legal and safe. As far as our weight capacities between all of these, with our Class 2 hitches, they're going to be significantly lower than our Class 3s. Our Curt Class 2 is going to have a 350-pound max tongue weight, 3,500-pound gross trailer weight. So anytime I say tongue weight, that's going to be the downward pressure on the inside of the receiver tube. When I say trailer weight, that's going to be the trailer plus the load included, and that's going to be with any hitch. Draw-Tite is actually going to be 300-pound max tongue weight with a 3,500 pound gross trailer weight. With our Class 3 hitches, again, these are going to be significantly higher than the Class 2 hitches because they're designed more for larger trailers if you pull a lot. Tongue weight on the Curt is going to be 400 pounds. Trailer weight's going to be 4,000 pounds. But with the Class 3 or these two Class 3 hitches, you can use weight distribution. With our Curt, it's going to go up, their tongue weight's going to go up to 500 pounds, trailer weight's going to go up to 5,000. We come down to our Draw-Tite. Our tongue weight actually is going to be 675 pounds, so it's quite a bit higher than our Curt. Trailer weight's going to be 4,500 pounds, which is going to be 500 pounds more than the Curt. Weight distribution on our Draw-Tite. Our Draw-Tite is going to go up to 5,000 pounds. Trailer weight, 675 pounds tongue weight, which is the same if we weren't using weight distribution. Now our two Class 2 hitches are going to have 1 1/4 by 1 1/4 receiver tube openings, where two of Class 3s are going to have 2 inch by 2 inch receiver tube openings. The importance of that is, with our Class 3 hitches, there's going to be a lot more options for hitch mount accessories, where with your two Class 2 hitches, you're going to be a little bit limited on those accessories. Now as far as the installation process on these hitches, they're all going to mount using existing holes in the frames. They're all going to mount the same way. And it can be done in your garage on the floor. If you notice, again, the two Class 2 hitches and the Class 3 are different in the size of the receiver tube, so it may require a little bit different trimming on the underbody panel if you have one. My professional opinion, out of these hitches, if you pull trailers more, go with the Draw-Tite. It has a welded on bracket, you're going to need lighting. If you don't haul that many trailers, maybe smaller trailers, kayak carry trailers or something like that, out of the two Class 2 hitches, I would go with the Draw-Tite. Now the reason I picked the two Draw-Tite hitches is because the receiver tube is hidden behind the bumper fascia. Out of the 4 hitches, I'm going to go with the Class 3 Draw-Tite. I pull a few more trailers, but even if I didn't, having the Class 3 Draw-Tite, it gives me the availability. If I decide to pull a trailer, I know that this hitch can handle it. Plus, I can still carry bike racks and cargo carriers. Now, I want to show you, I installed this on a vehicle today and show you exactly what it looks like on a Pacifica. Come down here, the only thing we can see is our receiver tube. As I mentioned, our cross tube is completely hidden. So the Pacifica being a very stylish vehicle, this helps maintain a nice clean look on the vehicle when the hitch is not being used. And you also notice here, this is the bracket that the Draw-Tite has on it. I also installed the wiring here, and this bracket here doesn't come with a hitch, but they can be found here at eTrailer. You can see it helps give your wiring a nice permanent mounting location. Again, to help maintain that nice clean look on the back of the vehicle. That's going to do it for a look at the best hitch options for your Chrysler Pacifica.